I can't.
Fucking turnips.
Get your fucking bells. Tom Nook, give me my fucking bells.
Oh my god. Can we start the show, please?
Fucking simpleton.
Can we please?
Oh, we already started.
Yeah, we're starting the show now. We're starting right now. Hello, this is Twig. This is Twig. It's episode 45. Who's that guy in the plaid shirt over there?
Oh, hey, that be me. I am Proxy.
I am Sarah.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm, of course, Cornelius.
And I are Baboon.
I lost count.
Okay.
We're episode
Welcome
45.
back to This Week in Gaming, the show that gives you news about stuff that happened in gaming and a whole lot of rants to go along with.
Usually.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you're listening to this on your ride to work because I'll tell you right now, as a commuter, I have learned the value of good old podcasts.
Yeah, Proxy finally discovered what a podcast is.
I know what podcasting
Recently.
was, but not until like we had been doing one for almost half a year. And then I was like, wait, what is it we're making?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, it really does change your travel time too, because if you measure time in podcasts, time moves so much faster.
I've found myself like looking at podcasts now with that condescending, oh, you're only 30 minutes long.
Proxy.
That's great for a quickie.
Proxy, you handed me precisely 45 cards.
Wow.
Not precisely because Jeff took some.
No, and counting Jeff's.
That's weird.
You handed me 45 cards for this 45th episode.
That's weird.
Sweet.
That was unintentional.
It was.
But, yeah. So, as Proxy said...
There's news.
There's news. This is episode 45, as you heard Cornelius say. When this hits your earballs, it will be Saturday, February 17th. We got through Valentine's Day.
We did. We survived it. For those that are following us on Facebook.
I'm a little battle damaged,
not Facebook. Are you?
Yeah, I'm wearing my battle damaged armor right now, actually.
Took a couple of penalties.
Yeah, it's got a couple stains on it.
Because Sarah's got her big boy nails on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Battle damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it through. For those that are following us not on Facebook, I didn't mean to say that. I meant YouTube. If you're following us on YouTube, we've been doing some Catherine. I've been doing Doki Doki, which I'm not gonna lie, it better pick up pretty quick because it's boring me to sleep right now.
Apparently, based on what I've heard, it will.
I'm told it's a slow start, and then you get into it, and it's just mind blowing. But it better start quick because I have like a whole bunch of other games I want to play.
Yeah.
And,
can I say something about slow starting games real quick? When 500 people are like, games start slow, but I swear it gets good. That doesn't make me feel great because if something can't, if a book or a movie or a show or whatever can't capture me in the first chapter or half hour or episode or whatever.
This show is real good, but the first season is kind of eh.
Yeah, it's like people are like, oh, you should watch.
Why do I want to suffer through the first 24 episodes?
Yeah, like someone was like, you should watch The Office, which is 10 seasons.
I can't.
But you got to just get through the slog that is the first 4. And it's like, that's a lot of time.
See, there are some times, like with Tales of Grace's F, that when Matt first was like, hey, you got to play Tales of Grace's F, and I was like, absolutely, yes. He's like, fair warning that the first 2 to 4 hours of the game, depending on how long it takes you to get through their childhood, is really slow.
Yeah.
And I remember playing it, and I was like, this is amazing. I don't know what he means by this is really slow. And then everything ramped up, and I'm like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. It's slow comparatively.
Yeah. But it wasn't really slow to start
But you know what, though? Like, the first 2 to 4 hours of a game that you will spend easily 60 hours on?
Not that bad.
Yeah. It's a small percentage, really.
If it's 1% out of the whole 100%, like, you're fine.
Yeah.
But speaking of slow moving and slow getting to things,
this news.
This news. No, you're very familiar with MLP.
My Little Pony.
I am. I'm not current.
Friendship, but yeah,
I am knowledged.
You're knowledged enough.
I'm learned in the field of MLP.
Fine arts.
So about 5 years ago, a group called Mane 6, MANE 6. They were working on a My Little Pony inspired 2D fighting game called Fighting is Magic.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's frickin' beautiful. Well, from a programming gaming standpoint as well as like a fan.
Hasbro sent them a cease and desist 5 years ago.
No.
Very quickly.
Yeah, because it's
Hasbro owns MLP.
Of course.
Makes sense. Mane 6 didn't give up. They actually ended up raising over $600,000 on Indiegogo to make a new game called Them's Fightin' Herds.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember looking at the test footage for Fighting is Magic and like the combos you could string together. I showed it to a few of my buddies, like Matt as one of them, who is like hardcore into fighting games. And he'll get into like the frame by frame and how long it takes you to drop and how you can drop cancel and all these other crazy things.
Right.
I'm like, you are speaking gibberish to me. And he's looking at it like, this looks really good.
So apparently Lauren Faust, who is the lead in the art team for MLP.
She was the lead in the art team. She left after season 1.
Okay, well, either way.
A little sad about it. But
she contacted Main 6 after their successful fundraiser on Indiegogo and offered to design characters that would be legally safe for them to use in their game.
Amazing.
Isn't that
amazing.
awesome?
Yes.
And
that's pretty much how she is, though.
Yeah. I mean, this only comes up in recent news because Them's Fightin' Herds comes out next week.
Next Thursday.
PC,
so we're buying it.
PC, yep. February 22nd.
Do we know if it's a Steam launch?
I'm assuming it is, but there is a trailer that we have to watch later on.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Sweet.
It's like, I don't know, 30 seconds, but it actually looks really cool. There's like a deer and a llama and a unicorn.
A llama.
Yeah, I actually really want this because it looks really cute.
I want to kick butt with a llama.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to watch that after we're done
yeah,
doing our podcast.
There are a couple videos that I should have been like, hey, let's watch this before we record, but whatever.
Fuck it.
Whenever we ever done anything
Whatever,
right.
professional.
That's not what we're here for.
Moving on from slow moving to
Slower moving.
slower moving and probably never releasing because that's just how it works. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Bane of my existence.
Oh,
So
bringing me right back to 2008.
Yeah.
yeah, seriously. So a new trailer came out as of this past week, which was released at the D23 Expo in Japan.
Yep.
If you don't know what D23 is, it's the Disney exclusive expo that pretty much just shows what they're releasing in the next year, regardless if it's movies, if they're opening up a new area in the parks, blah, 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 blah. New music from Hikaru Utada, who has always done
opening
the
scene,
soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's amazing, by the way. If you haven't actually listened to her stuff that's not just in Kingdom Hearts, tops.
If you just listen to Simple and Clean on repeat, your soul will be cleansed.
Yeah, essentially. It's that voice. Confirmed worlds so far for Kingdom Hearts 3
That I know of.
That Sarah knows of is Toy Story, Tangled, Little Mermaid, and Monsters, Inc.
The last trailer was the Monsters, Inc. one, and it's horrifying.
Can we talk for a minute
about Sora's Fursona?
Can we talk for a minute about how much of a horrifying creation Goofy turned out to be?
I honestly, the first 3 times...
No.
The first 3 times I watched that trailer, I couldn't get past Sora's Fursona.
It's terrifying.
And then I watched it, and I saw a screen cap of just that, and I looked at Goofy, and I went, what is going on?
He's a nightmare.
See, now I gotta look.
I know, I'm looking it up right now.
So to quote a post that I saw earlier, because someone took a screen cap, not unfortunately of the Monsters Inc. one, but one where just Goofy's got this weird, like, about to mess you up type stance. And someone was like, look at Goofy, he's so ready to lay the smackdown. And someone commented, he's gonna yuck you up.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
He's an absolute nightmare. Like, stop the podcast, go Google what Goofy looks like in the Kingdom Hearts 3 Monsters Inc.
Fucking abomination.
He's absolutely terrifying. Like Sora is scary enough.
Donald is fine. Like,
yeah.
Okay, he's got one eye, but like Goofy is green and has 2 different colored eyes, and they're on stalks, and
it's
like
terrifying.
Sora, I have some questions about your Fursona. How do you see?
Yeah.
Carefully.
His hair is like
he looks like he came out of Homestuck.
Dear Diary.
He looks like he crawled out of the ocean.
Homestuck.
Sora's Fursona looks like a Spore character.
Yes, I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
I actually really like Donald's though.
Yeah,
I think Donald looks real cute.
He's like the Mike Wazowski with wings.
But
I also liked that. I forget the kid's name. The little girl from Monsters Inc. Anyway, she was pointing at Donald, and she was like, Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah. Oh,
not everyone with one eye is Mike Wazowski.
No, that's how it works.
I really hope. I wonder what they
write
did
that on George's coffee cup next time he comes in.
Oh my god!
I wonder what they're gonna do for the voice of that.
He was wearing an eye patch for like a month and a half. He looked like a straight pirate.
Also, he wouldn't understand.
No. I wonder what they're going to do for the voice of Boo though, because wasn't it originally like
she was a 3-year-old when she was recording it?
She was a 3-year-old, so like, I don't know.
I mean, essentially, they could grab any 3-year-old that sounds similar to her.
They really could.
Most 3-year-olds sound the same. Unless you're
if you're a child and you're not the voice of Catbug, then we can find a replacement for you.
I just want to throw out there too that I am increasing. I hate Kingdom Hearts as a series. I'm going to buy this because I need to see at the end of the game John Goodman's name in the credits.
Yeah,
because he's Sully.
Fair.
I just need to see that so badly. But anyway, that's there's still no
official release date.
Yeah.
As of right now, the rumor mill, which is our favorite thing, is October.
Always.
It's like October 18th or something like that.
Yeah, 2022
of 2018.
Yep. So nobody really knows. A lot of people were like, "Oh, at E3 they're going to announce it," and basically, like, all of the companies that are involved with making Kingdom Hearts 3 were like, "No. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we ain't saying shit.
We don't know yet if we're going to do that." So,
but they've said that every year since they announced that they were going to do Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, but the Keyblade for the Monster Inc. world.
Oh, that's really cute. It's got the little scream tanks.
It's got the little scream tanks.
Aww.
It's got a little with Boo and her little monster outfit that they made her. It's got that little dangly bit. It's got a little helmet on the top. It's real cute.
Let's go home and watch Monsters Inc.
It's not cute. Like, it's not cute.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's neat. It's nifty. It's snazzy. Continue with the news.
Thank you for...
And now to the weather.
Yeah. That adjective break was brought to you by Pure Leaf Iced Tea. Drink it fresh.
It is not brought to you by anybody. Pure Leaf is going to sue us.
They're not going to sue us. They just got free advertising.
It is really good.
Kidding me?
It is
brought
either
to
way.
you by Bevrage.
Bevrage, yep.
Okay.
If you're feeling a little too calm,
tell me
Bevrage will ramp you up.
I'm extremely excited about this next one. Please.
So the next subject of our day,
something everybody has probably heard about by now, but I don't care.
Yeah. It was the rage of the news segments for the week in gaming, honestly. Spyro the Dragon has officially been announced to be a Q3 2018 release of a remaster of the first 3 games.
Allegedly.
Wow.
Not officially.
No, it
was it
officially?
As of Tuesday, everyone was like, maybe. We can't confirm anything.
They got officially announced.
Okay.
For PS4, PS4 Pro. Activision is going to be doing it. The 3 games that are going to be remastered, just like Crash Bandicoot, it's Spyro the Dragon 1, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon.
Yep.
Which isn't Year of the Dragon your jam?
I actually had Year of the Dragonfly, which was kind of...
That's right.
It was kind of the sequel.
That was the GameCube one, right?
Yeah, it was kind of
Oh my god, I remember playing that.
Sequel to Year of the Dragon, but it was also the same game, but it was also a sequel, and it was for the GameCube, and it was a whole weird thing. I didn't know this until I was reading the Wikipedia articles.
I remember playing it and thinking, like, playing it recently in, like, the last couple months, and I was thinking, like, yeah, why?
When were you playing Spyro?
I think it was during Extra Life.
Oh, that would make sense.
But I remember playing and just being like, why would you make this game?
Didn't we used to have, like, a demo of one when we were kids?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot Warped had a secret password you could do at the menu screen that would unlock a demo for the first Spyro game.
Yeah, like that's the thing that sticks out like the most in my brain when I think of Spyro.
Yeah,
is Crash Bandicoot.
Is that demo because we played a lot of it.
Yeah,
yeah, and we kept trying to break out of the demo as if the whole world was there, but really it was just a few fences that were keeping us from doing anything else.
Some games and demos were like that, so you weren't exactly far off.
Yeah. There is one source saying that the September release of the game would be apt because it would be the 20th anniversary of Spyro the Dragon.
Okay, so it was confirmed that this is happening. Was it confirmed when?
No.
Okay, so
no. But September 9th, 1998 was when Spyro 1 came out.
So the suspicion is...
Yeah, that would be so cool.
I mean, they did this... Didn't they do the same thing with Crash?
Basically.
The remaster came out on its 20th anniversary.
Maybe.
Something along that.
It was something special. The 17th anniversary.
Yeah. Right.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and play Spyro now.
Well, you'd have to set up the Wii.
No, first Crash Bandicoot dropped September 9th, 1996. Crash Twinsanity was June 30th, 2017.
Okay, so the 20 21st-ish birthday.
Oh, it's of age. You can drink now.
Crash Bandicoot's old.
Crash Bandicoot is old. Moving on from there, our good old friends from Ubisoft.
Yay!
Ubisoft has announced that it has 4 AAA titles releasing in the next year. That being said, we only know of 2 of them. One of them is The Crew 2, and the second one is Skull and Bones. I don't know about either of those.
What constitutes a AAA game?
I was literally just going to ask that. I have no idea what that means.
A AAA game is one that's developed by a big studio and has like that
fully developed.
Oh, okay. Because when I think of a AAA, I think of a game like...
I think of a battery.
I think of like...
a car towing service.
The Assassin's Creed series or like Fallout or the Elder Scrolls. Like, this is the big thing that's going to happen this year. Not like
those are AAA titles.
I don't think of Skull and Bones, which I've never heard of. You know? So
right. Well, I think Skull and Bones is a brand new game from Ubisoft.
Must be.
But because Ubisoft is developing it 100% and not...
It's AAA?
Yeah.
Okay. I get it, I think.
And like, even like Ubisoft can still have AA in games.
Yeah.
It's just that's generally like Ubisoft Montreal only did it. Or, you know, something like that.
I get it.
2 more AAA games are set to release by April of 2019, but no one knows what they are outside of like the usual speculation. The speculations are that the games could be Watch Dogs 3 and or The Division 2. They are basically every other Ubisoft property doesn't match up. So like, I have heard rumors about Division 2. I haven't heard any rumors about Watch Dogs 3 as of yet.
I feel like
Watch Dogs, it kind of just pops up. It does good for the first like 3 weeks, and then everyone's like, wow, this game fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And I beat it within the first 2 days of owning it.
You did. It was really good though.
It was. Like, no matter all the issues people have with like the Watch Dogs series, like, oh, the gameplay is garbage. It's like, because most of them have issues with the online gameplay.
Yeah.
I like the little things that they put in it. Like when you're searching people, like just random people in public, you can see like their likes and dislikes, and someone's like dislikes children, loves working with children, like stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
There was that one.
Batman enthusiast.
Yeah, it's such a nice little touch, but like it can't be Far Cry 5. It can't be the Far Cry series because that's coming out.
Right.
It can't be South Park because that just happened. It can't be Assassin's Creed because that just happened. It can't be Ghost Recon because that just happened last year. So like, what's left? Watch Dogs and The Division.
Honestly, it could be another Ghost Recon.
That came out last year though.
Yeah, but they pump out Ghost Recons like they pump out Ghost Recons like
they
Call
wanted
of
to pump
Duties.
out Assassin's Creeds.
But like, fair.
They were doing an Assassin's Creed game a year, and then people were like, "How about you don't release shit though?"
At least the Ghost Recon games are good.
Whoa! Shots fired.
That being, I mean, Assassin's Creed Origins is amazing, but that's
because they took their time on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't like hey, we have 365 days to put this whole thing together. Make it happen.
That's rough, buddy.
And I was just reading, like, not Ubisoft, but EA has finally realized the issues that they had with themselves, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna start taking things like at a good steady pace instead of just pumping them out. Like, we're going to take our time on games now.
That would be good.
Can we talk a little bit about the business ethics of certain developing companies?
Yes,
I found some stuff out about...
They're all bad.
Listening to the Fortnite Champions podcast, I found out some things from the inside of Epic Games versus Bungie.
Yeah.
Because apparently they were like, the reason people are getting really upset because like something happens in Destiny 2 and players want an update and Bungie is slow to respond. Whereas Epic Games, something happens and they're on.
They fix it that day.
It's done. Like, people say something and then all of a sudden there's a patch for it. And people are like, oh, that's great. Which from a player's perspective, yeah, that's cool. But apparently it's because Bungie doesn't believe in crunch. For those that don't know, crunch is like forcing your employees to work ridiculous hours, like 20-hour days.
I mean,
or sleeping in the studio to get something done.
I'm into that. What my problem is that, like, no matter how big your company is and how much you want to avoid crunch, like, if thousands and thousands and millions of people are saying, hey, I have this problem, communicate with your fan base and say, okay, we're going to work on it. Give it a couple days, work on it, and then release an update. So, that's fine, but you have to be transparent, I think.
It might be a little... I can't even think of the word. Like, I like to play devil's advocate because most people.
Jeff's got a hot take, everybody.
It's tepid at most. Most people say like forcing people into working crunch hours, like 20, 30 hours in a per shift is unethical or something like that. But when you're getting into the game development like profession, you know already what you're in for. You know you're going to have crunch.
Unless you're getting in with EA and then you're planning on 40 a vacation. To 50-hour weeks, and then all of a sudden you're working 120-hour weeks, but you're only getting paid for 40.
Right. Yeah. Like that's super shitty. But as long as you're still getting paid what you deserve.
If you're hourly, then it's fine.
Yeah. Like
right.
If you're salary, we're sorry.
Right. And like.
And I don't know. I don't know like any of the employees that work there, so I can't say if they're like super into it and they're like, man, I love when we've got like these 20-hour days because you can like really just get into it.
Right. I'm sure.
I've known as a creator, if you get into that flow state and you're just like, I am on a fucking
I don't want to stop.
I'm sure stop me. Those people exist, but I'm also sure that there's probably like a handful of people who are like, I just want to go home. But and I can't because I'll lose my job.
At the same time, like these developers should have like specific teams.
Yeah.
They should have a crunch team. And they'll have a Captain Crunch.
Oh my God.
Captain of the Crunch team.
Yeah, Captain of the Crunch team.
Did you think about that for even a second?
No.
I love
God,
you.
no.
No, I think Jeff's been sitting on that one since we started this topic.
No, but like, you know, every
sitting right on my heart.
I mean, if you're gonna have a game that's going to have bug issues because you released it too early, or with like Fortnite with Epic Games, it's still early access.
Yeah.
So that's always a thing that they got to fix. So you've got to have a team of people that is going to be dedicated to doing those 20, 30-hour shifts, you know.
I get it.
You can't get into development and expect to have a regular 40-hour week when you're making games.
You can't get into making video games and then decide that you're going to have a life.
Yeah, I'm going to go have an hour lunch. Go fuck yourself. You're eating at your desk and you're programming for the next 20 hours.
We actually blended your sandwich today so you could just drink it through a straw.
Oh, no, intravenous.
Your hands.
Your sandwich?
Oh. Yeah, Bungie has an intravenous sandwich.
I'm picturing like those beer hats.
With lunch.
With the straws.
Because like Bungie's the one
they go through
like,
glasses.
No, our employees need to have lives and see their families some point. So like people have their set days and whatnot.
But at the same time, why do you think most developers like they're single?
Yeah, that's fair. I still stand by. I don't care what fucking developers do. It doesn't affect me until a game comes out.
Developers.
And I have put all of my faith in Bethesda, so that tells anybody exactly what you need to know about me as a person. Like, just tell your fan base what's up. Like, we know there's a bug, we're going to fix it. We know there's a horrible problem, we're going to fix it. We're working on it. That's all people want. Most of the time. Some people want it to be done right now. But, like, as long as you're like, we know there's a problem, and we're going to do something about it soon. That makes people a lot happier than just going radio silent for 3 months and then fixing the problem all of a sudden. I don't know.
A little shade at Hello Games.
Ooh.
A little bit.
Radio silent.
I don't blame them though. Literally, No Man's Sky wasn't even out yet, and already people were like trying to hunt down the creator to be like, "You deserve to die because you made a game about space."
He Peter Molyneux is what he did.
Yeah.
He promised way more than was capable of being delivered. And then everyone was really upset when it didn't live up to that insane hype.
But that's exactly the thing. If they had been, I'm sure that they didn't mean to, because it was like a team of 10 people. But like if 15, they had been 12, like, we're going to release this game, we're going to charge you $40 probably would have been fair. We're going to charge you $40 for this game, but in the next few years is when the game's going to really become what it wants to be. We just want to give you a game now. I think people would have been more receptive to it.
I'm sorry, have you seen Sonic Boom?
Let's not talk about Sonic Boom. You come on my show and you talk about Sonic Boom.
Whose show?
You come into my house.
This is my baby.
Bitch.
No babies upstairs.
Regardless. Yeah, so I don't know. Put in the comments what you guys feel about
fucking argue with
crunches
us.
And
argue with me right now. I will fight you.
Even what you think about anything today.
Nice adult debate, Sarah.
It's called a fight.
I'll fight you.
Fight me.
Final piece of news for the day. PlayStation Network IDs? Question mark?
Yeah.
So allegedly, Sony is toying with the idea of players being able to change their PSN ID finally.
Yay!
They have the president of Sony Interactive Entertainment America, Sean Layden, has dodged the question for years, assuring people that they're working on it, quote unquote.
Wow, good communication.
Yeah,
Look at that.
It's real good.
He hinted that players will be able to change their PSN IDs by 2018's PSX event, which is normally in December.
Yeah. I didn't want to guarantee.
Yeah, I do know that they have been surveying certain people on the network.
I saw that and it made me really suspicious because all anybody has is like screenshots of these emails.
Yeah.
And it's like, I could fake that really easily.
Yeah.
So who knows if that's real, but I think that they should survey people.
Oh, absolutely.
They should just throw out surveys in bunches because whether I want to change mine or not, I will always agree that people should be able to, even if you had to pay. Like there's people who have had
on Xbox Live, if you can change it once for free.
Yeah, and then you have to pay.
And then after that, it's like $2.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there are people who've had
that's fair.
Yeah, there are people who've had their network ID since they were like 12. They don't want to give up their trophies and all their history.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if I was 12, the names that I came up with for myself for the internet were not fun.
Yeah, it's like my email address, the one that I still currently use.
Yeah.
Was made when I was 13. I would give anything to be able to change that email address.
But still receive email.
Get email on that one. Like,
yeah.
I can't make an MSN account anymore.
Yeah. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
I had a Hotmail for years.
Like, I don't want to have to deal with switching over every single goddamn website.
It is kind of great, as someone who did that like a year ago, it is kind of great to release yourself of all the websites you don't use anymore and only switch over your email on the websites you actually use.
That's fair.
It was really cleansing.
Anywho.
But yeah.
That's a thing. So maybe that'll be a thing. Maybe we'll know more in December. A whole fucking 10 months from now.
So 2 more quick things. If you are a Nintendo Switch owner, you can now purchase Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta 2.
I think it's a bundle.
Well, you can... I was actually literally just reading this.
Yeah.
You can buy the physical copy of Bayonetta 2 at like GameStop, and it comes with a code for Bayonetta 1.
Neat.
Or you can go onto the Nintendo eShop and buy them separately. So like Bayonetta 2 at GameStop, the physical copy is $59.99.
Jesus.
But it comes with Bayonetta 1.
That game didn't come out recently enough to warrant that price tag.
Well, it's a make for Nintendo.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I forgot that it was a remake.
But yeah, so you can go onto the Nintendo eShop and you can buy Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
For I believe it's $40. It's $40 or $50. And then Bayonetta 1 is priced at $30, but there's an instant discount.
Oh.
So it ends up equating to the same price you would have paid for a physical copy.
That's fair.
And like, if you don't want to pick up Bayonetta 1 now, you have till the end of next year, or the end of this year, I mean, to pick up, like if you picked up Bayonetta 2 in the eShop, you have till the end of this year to pick up Bayonetta 1 at that discount.
Oh,
that's
neat.
Cool.
It's an automatic thing. You don't have to put in any codes or anything. So
cool.
But
wild.
Yeah, something to look
into. And then
the
third one is coming out, or it's being made, right? The third one.
Yeah, I believe it's supposed to come out Q2 or 3.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, sometime later on this year.
Either way, I'll be buying it.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be the sole provider of F-bombs in the Switch for a little while at least.
It really will be.
Not entirely true, I guess, because Doom is on the Switch, but
yeah, and Wolfenstein.
Yeah. It was a sole provider of F-bombs for the Wii U.
Absolutely.
Pretty much. Like, maybe Devil's Third. I never played Devil's Third.
How great would it have been in Amiibo... What is that? I mean, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival?
Yes.
If they just fucking dropped F-bombs all the time.
God.
It's fucking turnip day! I can't...
Fucking turnips!
Get your fucking bells!
Tom Nook, give me my fucking bells!
Oh my god.
Last bit of news, a little bit of speculation news. That's why I saved it for last. Quite possibly Diablo 4. So Blizzard is currently hiring developers for the Diablo team.
Okay.
Which is always promising.
Which is very promising. I mean, it did take, 15 years? 15 or 20 between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3?
Wow, that's a really long time.
I think it was roughly that. And then it was about 10 to 15 years between StarCraft Brood War and StarCraft 2.
Right. Jesus. So let's hope we don't have to wait that long. I would like to see a new Diablo.
Before you die?
Yeah, before I turn 50.
Personally, I would really like to see them do Warcraft 4.
That'll never happen.
Warcraft.
I know that'll never happen just because they have WoW.
But
they have WoW, so they're not going to do a new Warcraft.
Yeah, because they don't need to. Yeah. But like, I still think
considering their bread and butter is RTS, like, you would think they would.
You would think, but I think StarCraft is too popular. But
in Korea,
which is like, it's fine for me.
Yeah,
I love me some StarCraft. I prefer StarCraft over Warcraft, but I would still love to see a new Warcraft game.
There's a lot of crafting.
There is.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call it Diablo Craft. But
oh my god,
Satan Craft,
inventory management,
Heckcraft.
God, hours on hours. But yeah, that's it. It's short and sweet.
It's been a wild week of a lot of speculation and rumors and things that can't be confirmed.
I'm real excited for my little llama fighting.
Yes, we have to watch the trailer as soon as this is done.
I'm real excited
for
that.
I'm so ready. Like, I never thought I'd say that about a My Little Pony-esque property, but here we are.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's really it for the day. I got nothing else.
No.
Awesome. I did want to bring up, Jamie sent me a doodad.
Shout out to Jamie.
Last night. In regards to the potential first video game, patent filed in 1947.
What?
The first actual video game, like what people would consider the first video game being done on that cathode ray tube, back in I want to say it was either the late 50s or early 60s. I have a little bit of research to catch up on. I didn't have enough time between when he sent it to me and this episode to do a whole lot of researching on it. But he's like, I wanted to send this to you because I figured you guys could talk about it and debate it in your podcast. What I'm seeing from it right now is that the first video game patent for a missile type game was filed in 1947. Unfortunately, no public copy was ever produced.
That's wild.
So I'm going to do some research into it over the next week, and we will touch on that again in the next episode, or at least I will. I'll see what I can dig up on it.
You should send it to me because I'm a nosy newbie.
Okay. And yeah, so if you guys want to check us out on other social media, all the links are down in the description below. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, SoundCloud, and we got a Discord community,
outside
which is kind of great.
What?
That's us in the bushes over there. We are going to be, in the next month or so, moving the podcast from hosting through SoundCloud to hosting through Podbean. So I'll give you more updates as things evolve and as we start getting things moved over. Yeah. But there will be probably a little bit of a hiccup as we start getting everything moved over. For those of you that are listening on Stitcher or TuneIn, there's probably going to be a little bit of a hiccup there because we're going to have to get everything moved over. So just a heads up that's coming in the following months.
Yeah, but we should be, I'm really working on getting us on iTunes. It's just such a pain in the fucking asshole.
It sounds like Podbean works with iTunes really well.
Yeah,
so I don't think we're going to have much of a problem afterwards.
No, I might as well just wait until we're on Podbean.
Might as well. Honestly, save yourself the trouble. Because otherwise you're going to get everything all set and then we're going to be off SoundCloud anyway.
And then it'll
all
change.
Over again.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to hop down in the description below. Check out the mystery link of the week. And if you want to find out more stuff about us or check out our website, YeahDudeGamers.com. And until next time, game on.
See ya.
Bye.